Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to SIT, Serious Inner Temple. Now, regarding the last video I made, it was basically dealing with, is blood truly thicker than water? Now, this is going to be the secondary video to that. I'm making it right after, okay? Because I know you guys want to hear more of my stuff. And to whoever's out there listening, here goes. I heard of a story that happened in the Dominican Republic. It happened a few months ago, and I'm going to tell you something. There was an individual who was attacked by a robber. The individual stole money and stole cell phones from the individual, and tried to attack and tried to kill the individual. He failed ultimately, but this individual who was running around the neighborhood robbing and stealing and killing people and all this and that, this individual raped his own mother. Yes, guys, he raped his own mother. He ran around with his buddies and went inside of a house with an old woman and her granddaughter, her young granddaughter, and the guys went in there and raped the grandmother and her granddaughter simultaneously. I really need you guys to understand. We have sick people in our families. Everyone does. And I'm not saying that this motherfucker is part of my fucking bloodline. Hell no. But what I am saying is that blood makes people related. Loyalty makes you family. And anybody can be loyal to you. It doesn't matter where they're coming out of. See, y'all don't get it. What I was trying to explain is that this sick bastard raped his own mother, who's always loved him. And after a traumatic experience like that, you would think that like, what I'm trying to say is, I mean, there's so many stories that's out there that can actually prove what I'm saying is correct. There was a story about an individual who actually he went into he went and he was the best man at his brother's wedding, and the night before he actually slept with his brother's wife, and because he realized he couldn't have her, he shot and killed his own brother. What I'm trying to explain here to you guys is that when it comes down to it, blood is not thicker than water, okay? Not in all circumstances. Watch my first video. I don't need to hear crap from people talking about they don't understand what I'm talking about. Watch the first video. Now, what I'm trying to explain to you guys is this. When these people were doing all the horrendous things that they were doing, like the Casey Anthony case, or anything further and beyond, or the woman baking her kids and eating them afterwards. When you see stories like this, did their blood stop them from doing the horrible, heinous, sinful deeds that they did? Did it in any way did their blood stop them from doing it? Absolutely not. So just because your family is not the end all be all to shit to nothing, alright? There are friends out there that will take a bullet for you when your own family members wouldn't even bother. And vice versa as well. We must understand, no one is obligated to love you. It is a choice. Okay? Nobody has the right to come up to anybody and tell them you have to love this person. You have to do this and that and the third. People have freedom of choice. They're going to do whatever the fuck they please. Now, am I agreeing with the sentiment of not loving your children? No. In my honest opinion, I believe that you should love your children. But I can't force you to do shit. I can't force you to do a damn thing. It's your life at the end of the day. And that is what I'm trying to explain. See, people have a misunderstanding. When I say things like, oh, just because you were born into a family doesn't mean that people are going to love you. Just because you were born in that family. People get all offended. People get their feelings hurt. But what I'm trying to say is this. You guys think like children. Has life taught you guys nothing? If someone is part of your family bloodline, You need to do maintenance on this person. You need to do your background check on this person. And also another thing, you need to check up on them. Every few months, you need to check up on them. See what they're doing with their life. See where their mind is at mentally. See what they're up to. Okay? People talk about, oh, I know this person, I know this person, I know that person. But then, here's a true question. Do you really know this person? Do you really know this person? Because every now and then I happen to see people that come out of each other's families or friends, and the friend did some crazy ass shit. And now you're looking like, why did he do this? This makes no sense. How could he do this? No, he couldn't have done this. Yes, he did do it. And you're in disbelief because, guess what? You didn't think he was capable of doing it because you don't truly know him. If you did know him, you'd know what the frig this guy is capable of. If you really knew him, you'd know what he's capable of. Him or her, you'd know what they're capable of. So the fact that you're in disbelief shows you don't know them as well as you thought you did. Okay? And it's very rare for people to get to know each other right off the bat, like know each other like the back of their hand. It's very rare, but it does happen. People need to start learning to look inside their own heart and understand that you need to surpass your heart and use your intellect. See, if you only use your heart, you will be limited by the confines of traditional mental thought. You need to go beyond the traditional stuff. You need to go beyond celebrating every holiday. You need to go beyond watching the television and believing all the crap that the television tells you. It's in the name. Vision. Not everything that the government's gonna pump out and dish out is gonna be the truth. Most of that shit's hogwash lies. But you guys are so busy listening and doing the traditional stuff that you guys can't think for your freaking selves. And it's sad. None of you are trying out here. And I'm dishing out these videos. Okay, let's go on. Also, another thing. You guys have to stop living in the norm. You gotta start going out and experiencing new things. The only way for your mental state to grow is by putting yourself in different environments, learning about different subject matter, going out and doing what it takes to learn more, to grow more. I was talking to my friend the other day, and I was basically explaining to him that we love each other through choice, through experiencing one another and having a common ground, and building on top of that and creating a more stronger connection, a stronger bond, therefore creating a stronger relationship. This is why me and him are so close. We're technically brothers at this point. The dude finishes my damn sentences. He knows me that well. There's people in my family that don't even know me that well. Let me explain something to you. When someone in your family tells you that they love you and they just met you right now and they say, oh, I love you, they're fucking lying to you. How? I can prove it. They don't know jack shit about you. They don't know if you've killed people. They don't know if you enjoy killing people. They don't know if you're a freaking murderer, a sex offender, a homosexual. I mean, there's people out here that are homophobic. Use your brain. You could be anything, good or bad. They don't know jack shit about you. But they'll tell you straight to your face that they love you. In what way? To a human being, to another human being? That I can understand. What are you talking about? A bond relationship, family and all, love and all that shit? Brotherly love and all that? Excuse me? Are you fucking serious? Are you out of your goddamn mind? You don't know me. What the hell are you talking about? You sound insane. You sound like you need help or something. You're gonna sit here and love an individual you've never met before? Oh, but we're blood. What difference does it make? You're gonna love a dude right off the street that you just met because you had a good conversation with him. Now you love him too, in a family like way. No. But we're blood. No. See, it's the same shit. You just don't understand. Everybody on this planet is related somehow. How? Because we're all human. We're all related. We're all cousins somehow. Okay? We're all related. That's why we're all human. How come we're not running around out here talking about, oh, you my family, I love you? It's random people just coming up to each other, loving and hugging each other and kissing each other. Why don't we do that? Since we're all related, we're all human, right? We're all the same species, right? So why don't we treat each other with the same amount of love like any other family would do when they just meet you? You see, you're all a bunch of fucking hypocrites. See? How come you meet this random person that's in your family bloodline, you want to love him, but you don't fucking know him? But I tell you that that guy walking down the street is your freaking cousin, which he is. Extremely far distance cousin, obviously. But how come you don't treat him the same way? You see, you've been conditioned to think a certain way. People have been broken off by Satan, and Satan has tricked the masses into not loving each other because this is a dog-eat-dog world that he's created with your Vatican and your New World Order, NWO, and your NWO secret New World Order plot, and these freaking Jesuits, sorcerers, and wizards doing spells on the public with your television and your freaking Vatican and your freaking FDA and your 13 royal bloodlines and all these sick bastards that are out here and your our freaking government. No one loves each other out here no more. Nobody is cousins anymore. Because they fucked everything up and now it's a dog-eat-dog world and nobody cares about each other anymore. Alright? We're all supposed to be loving each other because we're all supposed to be family, right? What happened? Why the disconnect? Why everybody acts like nobody out here is related unless you're part of their, their direct bloodline? Don't you see? There is a problem. There is a problem. There is a problem. It's hypocritical. You want to say something, but then you don't want to do. You want to do one thing, but then I'm giving you the exact same thing, but you don't want to do that because you can't. Because something is wrong with loving somebody that you barely freaking know. There is something wrong with that shit. Loving them like family, someone you don't even know. There's something wrong with that shit. You can't do that. You can't love somebody like a brother and you don't even know this person. I don't care what family or bloodline they're from. You guys need to take this into practice and understand. You need to watch your back. Just because someone's your family doesn't mean that they have good intentions inside their heart for you. I don't care who they are. You need to develop a relationship with somebody to love them like family. And this needs to be a very deep connection between the two of you. This is SIT, Serious Inner Temple. I'm glad we had this little chat. Now go out and use your mind while you see everybody acting all chummy, and you will see that most people that say they're family and they love each other and this and that, they'll be the first one to turn their back on you when the chips are down. When the chips are down, people will eat each other. The same people that said they love each other. Watch the zombie movies, that's coming out right here. It shows you the same shit. Once things get bad, people show their true colors. Be careful who you want to love and call your friend. Because I'm telling you, blood makes you related. Loyalty makes you real family. Okay, watch these zombies movies out here. They'll teach you a thing or two. This is SIT, guys. And peace to all. Shalom. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.